free Palestine!
Stop their slaughter!
Stop their slaughter!
Boycott Israel!
Boycott Israel!
Free Gaza!
Free Gaza!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Stop their slaughter!
Stop their slaughter!
Boycott Israel!
Boycott Israel!
Year-old girl who was burned running through the streets after the Naplan bomb was dropped in Vietnam. And we have seen equally horrendous images this week, last week, and unfortunately probably will see for weeks to come, of 6-week-old babies being taken out of rubble, children dismembered, missing limbs, and old and young alike being murdered indiscriminately by the IDF. But for me, the one image that I will be haunted by for the rest of my life from this third intifada in Gaza in the last 16 years is that of a 6 or 7-year-old boy who was standing by a wall just looking around at the destruction and the death around him in the supposedly UN protected school that was bombed at 5 a.m. in the morning, that was giving refuge to hundreds of families that fled their homes after they were bombed. The look of sheer despair, frustration, and just horror on that young boy's face as he cried and beat the wall will forever remain in my memory. And unfortunately, it confirmed to me that the greatest victims are not those who have unfortunately lost their lives, but the children that are going to have to live with the memories of the horror that they have had to endure. God knows what that young boy witnessed before that bombing. And then, when he thought he was in safety, he saw it happening again. God knows how many members of his family he lost, and he has to live with that, hopefully, for many years to come. But the way things are going, he could end up like baby Shaima, who was supposed to be the miracle baby of Gaza, who survived, though her mother died before she was born. And even without proper medical facilities, those who were volunteering and working in Gaza managed to save that baby. And we are all devastated to learn that unlike the miracle baby that we remember from the Ethiopian famine, that is the poster girl of Live Aid, and we see how she has developed and lived a fabulous life. She was 15 minutes from death in 1984 before she was rescued and saved. She was ravaged by hunger, and we see today the beautiful, educated woman that she is. And we had hoped the same for baby Shaima, that she would be the emblem of hope for the people of Gaza. But no, Netanyahu, the IDF, had to cut off the electricity supply to the hospital where she was in an incubator. And we know that 6-day-old miracle baby Shaima is no longer with us today. And I want to ask you to ring the Israeli embassy. Ring them every single day if you need to, and tell them how disgusted you are by them. Get onto your local representatives here in Kerry and ask them to support a Sinn Féin motion that is going to be tabled, calling for the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador. And I commend the South American countries that have already done so. Continue with the boycott that we have called for. And again, congratulations to Karen Gearan for proving that she is the most humanitarian person to come out of many parts of this country.
Zorab, 20 years old, Khalid Rafat Zorab, 8 years old, and they are all from the same family. 8 people lost in the same family. Musa Yassin Abu Nakira, 22 years old. And I'm going to the list of the people who were killed on Thursday, July 31st. Sulaiman Baraka, 31. Araf Baraka, 58, Ahmed Allo, 22, Bara Yusuf, 19 years old, Maha Abdul Nabi Salim, child, Majdi Muhammad Ahmed Faisal, 34 years old, Muhammad Juma Al-Najjar, 32 years old, Ramadan Qadir, child, Ali Ahmed, child, Rabi Barakah, child, Adil Muhammad, child, Muhammad Isa, 34 years old, Hussein Muhammad Abu Riza, 36, Hafiz Rahman, is a coach of a Palestinian national football team. He's an Isha 30, Jamal Ramadan, 50, Karim Abu Zuhair, 1-year-old child. And we are going to the list of July 28th, the Monday, Sami Jibrail Junaid, 4 years old, Muhammad Abu Louis, 22 years old, Ahmed Abdullah Hassan, child, Wihad Ahmed, child, Shamawal Abu Zayd, child, Mariam Marouz, adult. Palestine, Muhammad, child, Abdullah Nidal, child, Bisan, Iyad, child, Abu Hadi, 42 years old, Abdul Samad, adult, 16 years old, Ayman Abdul, 25, Isa Kamal, 61, Salim Musa, 59, Ramzi Hussain, child, Salim Al-Muhammad, child, Azza Abdul Karim, 59, Muhammad Juma, 30, Muhammad, 30, Marwa, child, Ahmed, child, Dunia Nagar Al-Aga, 13 years old, all 3 kids from the same family, Al-Aga. And tonight, she actually said, I just quote what she said. She says, this is why I cannot allow impunity. We cannot allow this lack of accountability to go on. Deliberate defiance of obligation that international law imposes on Israel has been defiant by many times. If you all would have seen about the United Nations Agency for Palestinian Refugees spokesperson, Chris Guinness, who was on tears, who became emotional in one of the interviews he said, and he became emotional because he saw what happened to the kids, what happened to the ladies there, what happened to the elders there, and he was crying. For that, the Israeli government has asked him to be removed. And this is what, in response to it, he said, if my tears focus attention on the wholesale denial of human dignity in Gaza, I have no regrets. May God bless him, and may God protect the people who are left in Gaza, Palestine, and the entire world who are oppressed and deserted. Thank you very much.
Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Loud please. Free Gaza!
Free Gaza!
Stop the slaughter! Free Gaza!
Free Gaza!
I think my voice is louder than you. What do you think? Free Gaza!
Free Gaza!